offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And our first play of the game is going to net them a single yard.
I think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
180!
Baker now from the gun. Forced out to his right. Ooh, look at this. Here he goes. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room. Just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Falcons going nickel. 3rd down. They'll throw. 3rd and long. It's complete. This is Nguka. He's got the first down grab and still going. And in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers take a 6-0 lead right away. Man, this offensive season has barely begun, and they are already, Brock, celebrating in that end zone. I mean, still basically a full 17 games to go. So far, so good.
Pay off all of that off-season work. The OTAs, the mini camps, get into preseason, training camp, all of it. And you can't do it much better than that.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Penix going to throw straight away. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Throwing now on 1st down. Penix. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And they make the stop. I'm going to say it about the 37-yard line. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
On 2nd down, Robinson. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon. He created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Penix now on 1st down. Look underneath here, Robinson. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Half the 60, half the 60.
end zone on first. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it. Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Third down, it's Penix. Complete to Pitts. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on third down. They've got themselves a first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Hurt! Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go. Check smash. Let's go.
Robinson can't break past that line. They stop him at the 3.
They just could not even find a slip of breathing room on that first down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Ball still at the 3 as they get set for second and goal.
Here we go. 70 Lion. Cowboy 80. Press in. Come on.
Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
Penix working from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Cowboy 80.
Now Penix on third and goal. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had here, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
19, charge.
We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
Here we go, Shaq.
Fourth down, Penix. And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons finish off their opening drive. Now they'll try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons tie it up as he nails his first try of the season.
Jake Bailey set to kick off.
after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Baker now off the play fake. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Bucs have the first. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. No finding his back. Mixon. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
Hits it through the middle. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a second-quarter lead. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So 2nd down coming up.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And 4th and 4 coming up. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
19 tight. Cowboy 80.
Trying for it with Penix. Connection made to Shaheed. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on 4th down. That gets them the first.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, it's Robinson. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, has not met the standard they set for themselves.
Throw here, third down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Come 19.
Fourth down, here's Penix. Downfield, that finds Shaheed. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a first on fourth down.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
A toss now to Robinson. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Offense to the line, second down.
Here we go, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Penix here from the gun. It's inside the 10. This one's caught. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Penix on third down. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Fights his way through a tackle. He's off to the races. The 40. Hits the 20. And he takes this one back. It's a pick six and a Tampa Bay touchdown. I don't know about you, Brock, but I can almost feel them going through the 5 stages of grief over on that sideline, watching their would-be touchdown pass in 6 points return the entire way to the opposite end zone for 6 on the other side of the board.
You just don't really believe it's happening until he's, well, 30, 40 yards into his return, then you're just powerless. Kate, just over 40 times in the history of the NFL this has happened.
Wow.
What a return to add to that list.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. This will end up as a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10.
Let's go now.
Fresh off the pick, here's Penix. Connects on the crosser. They're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And he's tackled for a short gain.
Making that throw into double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch with a whole bunch of bodies around him.
From the gun on third, Penix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
It's Penix yet again. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. And again, it's Penix. Escapes the pocket. Pressure's there, and the Bucs got it. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. To the air with Penix. Throw left side, caught by Shaheed. And they make the play at the 39 just before he can pick up that first down. With 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout.
Less than a yard.
70 Timberwolves.
Shotgun now on third down. And he's going to lob this to the end zone. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60.
Penix. Got a man, it's Drake London. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
Handoff Falcons. First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Play fake, Penix. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Benjamin Morrison comes up with it. And the Buccaneers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead. You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Second down, Mayfield the pass. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3rd down, here's Mayfield. He's got his man, this is Austin. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Baker throwing again. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers push their lead further to start the half. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers push their lead to 18. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up second down.
The coverage by Zion McCollum.
Here we go, set. Set, go.
Penix working from the gun. Finds him over the middle. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Brings up
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
70 Timberwolves. Down like a lawnmower, baby.
Penix on the sneak. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up.
no gain on the play. It's fourth down.
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision, one they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
First and 10 now from the 46. Play action. Here's Penix. This one's to Schultz out right side. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here.
Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Penix now on first down. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
More yards. That's another.
Here's Robinson running the zone read. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down. Goes to the hurry up here.
The 17-yard line. A gain of 9.
From the shotgun, Penix finds his back. It's Robinson. And here's another stop. They right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
Brings up third and 1.
Third and 1. It's Penix. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons shrinking the lead some in the third. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And he's going to get in there for 2. The lead shrinks to 10. Well, you could feel the greater sense of urgency from him there, Brock. Trailing on the scoreboard, and he took the initiative to convert that 2-point try.
Yeah, you always need your quarterback to be able to manufacture points, but especially when you're down. He's got the license to improvise anytime. And what a confidence builder to everyone around him when your QB can make something out of nothing.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. Starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Finding Hurst. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Three in the center of the field. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 16-point ball game. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers take a 3-possession lead.
Chase McLaughlin, the kickoff for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Penix here from the gun. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Penix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Throwing Penix. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Benjamin Morrison comes up with it.
This is a time with the communication upstairs from the booth cake down to the field. It starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, with the 3rd interception, he is killing his team.
He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. New set of downs for him. Starts at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
1st down. Here's Baker. Austin makes the grab downfield. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Penix. Right side reeled in by Pitts. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Penix now. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Working quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Penix. Brought in right side. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Shotgun snap to give to Robinson. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Falcons, first down.
Penix on 1st down. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Falcon football, but this late, that lead might be too much for them to overcome. From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10. Penix now to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarrett loose, incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
No luck finding his 4th and long.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Throw left side, complete. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. What a play on 4th down. Give him the first after a gain of 27.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Working inside the red zone. And the defender comes away with it. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You knew before this drive started the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
Baker now off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. Throws this one deep. This is caught. Looks like he stayed in bounds too. Great work. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. First down throw here. Mayfield. Falcons driving in, and they're going to bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Baker now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
You know, they really love that driver because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Going to let this one fly deep downfield. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this. Mayfield to throw for it. He's got his man. This is Austin. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And the huge conversion gets them a new set of downs. Nixon on the counter. By a man, he's in the clear. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. And that's 16 on the pickup. And the Bucs have the first. Mayfield now from the gun. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And that is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers keep running away with this. McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers grow their lead yet again. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. It's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
All right. Ready.
Throwing again here on 2nd. Tagovailoa. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
throwing. Here's Tagovailoa on third. Waller with the catch. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. Getting out to his left. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. First down from the 42.
The play is a turnover on downs.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Wow, his first real mistake gets intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. Second down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
Ready, shot. Out.
First down, here's Tua. Escapes out to the left. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Hey, get set. Out.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Has him on the quick hitter. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
A gain of 9 brings up third and
We'll go with a design keeper. He won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's fourth down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth.
Here we go. Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Desperation time here on fourth. Gets this one to London. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Gotta hurry this to the line.
15 yards. And the Falcons
19
first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On first down, here's Penix. Seeing this plenty, Shaheed has another one. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Falcon first down. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
And wait, what's this? They fake the spike. Rolling left, but they aren't fooled by that fake spike. They kept charging and got there to take him down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. The problem, defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers, and they got one right there with that sack.
He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again. Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that brings up fourth and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth.
19 Tiger. 19. Go.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. He's got London left side. And they are sent off the field. Had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover on downs.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10.
Set. 1-8. Watch one.
They're going to pass it here. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
It's now second and 10.
Set. 180. Start.
Oh, Brock Look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
20. Stop.
Here he goes, third and long. Chased out to his right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. You couldn't do it.
Baker throwing again. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it's second down coming up.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Real. Hey, alert. Red. 180. And a 133. King. Watch out.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10, Mayfield. This is a heater going deep. Near the goal line. And he's going to be chased down about a step before that goal line. Well, Brock, wouldn't have affected the outcome, but what an effort defensively all the way to the end as this game is over. So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And this isn't just anyone in start for them. They picked up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season.